What's up YouTube, Deluxe here today. We're going to be talking about the fate of Luke Skywalker in Star Wars The Last Jedi. Now a disclaimer, this is a theory and speculation video, so majority of what I say is probably not going to happen, but at the same time it could. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the last we saw of Luke Skywalker was during the end of The Force Awakens, where Rey approaches Luke with his father's lightsaber. He doesn't say a word and then awkwardly stares at Rey for a solid 10 seconds, and then the film ends with a literal cliffhanger, and I'm like, what the f***? Now that time has passed and we have seen footage, images, and news of The Last Jedi, fans can get a better understanding of Luke's role within Episode 8. Of course, at some point during the film, Luke will train Rey in the ways of the Force, but for dramatic purposes, we'll probably see Luke refuse to train Rey at first, seeing that he did fail to establish a new Jedi Order, with Kylo Ren being the spark to ignite the flame. Hence the line,
"It's time for the Jedi to end."
Eventually, Rey will persuade Luke to train her, but I predict she won't be trained to become a Jedi, perhaps a Force user who uses the powers of light and darkness. That way Rey can unleash her full potential when facing against Kylo and the First Order. However, just like in The Empire Strikes Back, I don't think Rey will finish her training by the end of the film, and will need to help the Resistance on short notice. But unlike Yoda, who stayed behind on Dagobah, Luke will aid Rey in helping the Resistance with whatever mission they are trying to accomplish, seeing that he has a strong amount of guilt weighing him down ever since the rise of the First Order, and feels it's time to redeem himself by taking action. And I'm hoping Luke gets a Darth Vader Rogue One-like scene, where Luke shows the audience why he is one of the most powerful Jedi of all time. Since we only got to see Luke in one scene during The Force Awakens, I'm expecting Luke to be the driving force in The Last Jedi. No pun intended. There's also speculation that he might die at the end of The Last Jedi, but I hope not, seeing that it might be a bit jarring for Star Wars fans with the death of Han Solo, then the unfortunate passing of Carrie Fisher, but I wouldn't fall over in shock if Luke died in Episode 9. Seeing that mentors within the Star Wars universe are always kicking the bucket, from Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, Palpatine, Yoda, and most recently Han Solo. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you think Luke will have any action scenes within The Last Jedi? And do you think he will die by the end of the film and come back as a Force Ghost in Episode 9? Like and subscribe for more content of me on Star Wars and other films in general. I'm Deluxe. I'll see you in the future.